So for over 60 years now, the International Mathematical Olympiad has been, well, basically the undisputed Mount Everest of intellectual competition. I mean, it's where the brightest young minds on the planet test the very limits of human ingenuity. The competition is so notoriously difficult, so reliant on these sparks of pure, unadulterated creativity, that it was considered one of the most difficult challenges for artificial intelligence, something AI might conquer in decades, if ever. Well, that just changed. The impossible happened, and honestly, years ahead of schedule. In July 2025, an AI model from Google DeepMind was officially certified with a gold medal at the International Mathematical Olympiad. And in a parallel effort, OpenAI announced their own model had also achieved a gold medal level score on the same set of problems. But here's the thing, this wasn't supposed to happen until 2030. This isn't just a story about a machine beating humans at a complicated game. The real story is actually far more interesting, and it hints at a future that's arriving faster than any of us could have possibly imagined. So, is this the dawn of a new age of accelerated scientific discovery? Or is there more to this than we originally thought? Let's dive in. Before we get to what happened, you really have to understand the battlefield here. The International Mathematical Olympiad, or IMO, is nothing like the math you remember from school. This isn't about, plugging numbers into a known formula or performing complex calculations. A calculator would be completely useless here. The IMO is about staring into the abyss of a problem that no one has given you a rulebook for, and, through sheer creative force, building a ladder of logic to climb your way out. So the competition consists of 6 problems, spread across 2 days. The contestants, these brilliant high school students from over 100 countries, they have 4.5 hours to solve just 3 of them each day. These problems are drawn from 4 core areas: geometry, number theory, algebra, and combinatorics. But here's the kicker. They are designed to be brutally difficult, to require a flash of insight, what mathematicians call a beautiful idea that can't really be taught. I mean, many winners of the Fields Medal, which is basically the Nobel Prize for mathematics, are former IMO medalists. It's a testament to the fact that success here isn't about knowledge. It's about this rare and, frankly, profound kind of creativity. For decades, this creative barrier is precisely why the IMO was considered AI-proof. Look, you can train a machine to calculate, to follow rules, to play chess or Go by recognizing patterns from millions of games. But how do you teach a machine to have a eureka moment? How do you program a spark of genius? For a long time, the answer was, well, you don't. Early AI attempts were, to be honest, pretty clumsy. They could solve specific types of problems, but fell apart when faced with the kind of open-ended, creative reasoning the IMO demands. The task seemed fundamentally beyond the reach of computation alone. And then, July 2025 happened. The results of the latest International Mathematical Olympiad sent a shockwave through the worlds of mathematics and artificial intelligence. An AI model from Google DeepMind, part of the Gemini family, officially achieved a gold medal level score. At the same time, OpenAI revealed that its own experimental model had also crushed the exam, achieving a score that would have earned it a gold medal as well. Let's be precise about this. Both the Google model and OpenAI's model flawlessly solved 5 out of the 6 impossibly hard problems, earning a score of 35 out of a possible 42 points. In a competition where only about the top 8 to 11% of the world's most elite young mathematicians earn gold, the AI placed itself squarely in that top tier. The progress has been nothing short of breathtaking. Just 1 year prior, in 2024, a Google DeepMind system had achieved a score equivalent to a silver medal, which was itself a landmark achievement at the time. But even then, experts and prediction markets believed a gold medal was years away. Instead, in a single year, AI didn't just inch forward. It made this colossal leap that has left even its own creators stunned. The world of mathematics, a domain long thought to be the exclusive bastion of human intellect, would, well, never be the same. So how did they do it? How did AI leap from a respectable silver level score to a dominant gold in just 12 months? The answer lies in a fundamental shift away from specialized tools and towards something that looks a lot more like general purpose reasoning. In the past, for an AI to even attempt an IMO problem, human experts had to meticulously translate the question from English into this rigid, formal code the machine could understand. It was a painstaking manual process, but the 2025 victors were different. Both Google's and OpenAI's models were large language models that could read the problems in the exact same format as the human contestants. They processed the words, the concepts, and the nuances directly. This is honestly a monumental step towards autonomous reasoning. To understand the next part, it helps use an analogy here. Think of a mathematical proof like a game of chess. You have a starting position, and in the mathematical world, that's what you know is true. And next, you need a target to reach, which, in mathematics, is what you want to prove. The rules of logic are your legal moves. A proof is simply finding a sequence of legal moves to get from start to finish. For years, AI struggled because, well, the number of possible moves at any given point is infinite. Finding the right path requires intuition, this sense of which moves are promising. But here's where it gets really futuristic. Both models used a technique that can be described as parallel thinking. Imagine, instead of a single chess player thinking very hard, you have a team of 1,000 grandmasters all brainstorming at once. They explore countless different paths simultaneously, sharing insights and abandoning dead ends. The AIs were able to run thousands of parallel lines of reasoning within the competition's time limits to find a valid proof. It wasn't just one mind at work. It was this coordinated legion of logical explorers systematically mapping the problem space to find the hidden path to the solution. Now, this is the point in the story where we have to add the nuance, the caveats, the catch. Because, in science, the fine print is often the most important part. This wasn't a simple bots versus humans cage match. And the companies have been careful to frame it that way. First, there's the competitive landscape of the AI world itself. This was as much a battle between OpenAI and Google DeepMind as it was a test of AI. While both models achieved the same 35-point score, only Google's model was officially entered and certified by the IMO committee. OpenAI's results were announced first, but they were graded by a panel of former IMO medalists, not the official organization. This PR rivalry highlights the immense stakes involved in being seen as the leader in the race towards artificial general intelligence. Second, there's the nature of the proofs themselves. While graders confirmed the AI solutions were correct, some described the proofs as alien or astonishing. They were efficient and logically sound, but sometimes lacked the elegant, step-by-step narrative a human mathematician would craft to make their reasoning clear. This raises a fascinating philosophical question. Does the AI truly understand the math, or is it this extraordinarily sophisticated pattern matcher that has found a statistically probable path to the right answer? The debate is still raging, and even experts like renowned mathematician Terence Tao have urged caution when making direct comparisons between AI and human contestants. Finally, neither of these gold medal-winning models is being released to the public anytime soon. They remain experimental, basically a tantalizing glimpse of a future that is not quite here yet. So, with all the caveats in place, what does this actually mean for the rest of us? Well, the implications are profound and extend far beyond competitive math. This achievement is a powerful signal that AI is rapidly mastering the art of reasoning. Math is the foundational language of science and engineering. An AI that can reason at this level could become an indispensable tool for discovery. Imagine, for a moment, an AI partner that helps physicists develop new theories of the universe, or assists engineers in designing hyper-efficient materials, or even accelerates AI research itself. This is not about replacing human experts, by the way. The better analogy is how AI has transformed coding. AI assistants haven't replaced programmers. They have made them more productive, handling routine work so humans can focus on higher-level architecture and creative problem-solving. This breakthrough could do the same for all STEM fields, empowering researchers to tackle problems that are currently beyond our reach. This event forces us to reevaluate our timeline for the future. The shock isn't just that AI won, it's how fast it won. As one OpenAI researcher noted, just a few years ago he predicted that by 2025 AI might achieve 30% on a high school math benchmark. Instead, it won the IMO. This exponential progress suggests the transformative impact of AI on science and society may be much closer than we think. The world is changing at an incredible pace, and breakthroughs like this are happening more and more frequently. If you want to understand the technology that is shaping our future and stay ahead of the curve, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next. So, did AI really win the Math Olympics? Yes. A model officially earned a gold medal score, marking this historic moment in the story of technology. But the victory is more complex, more nuanced, and ultimately more profound than a simple headline can capture. This wasn't about a machine proving it was smarter than a human. It was a demonstration of a new kind of intelligence, this new tool for thought that is powerful, strange, and full of unbelievable potential. This achievement forces us to look forward and ask bigger questions. For decades, we've used the pinnacle of human intellect as a benchmark for machines. But we are rapidly approaching the point where we may need new benchmarks, new challenges. The game has fundamentally changed. The question is no longer if AI can think, but how we will think alongside it.